Hi, Fazana here again. Welcome to part 4 of the functions topic. Now that you've watched parts 1 to 3, you're ready for these questions. Your knowledge and confidence are going to hit the roof. Okay, let's begin. Given that f of x is 3x plus 1 and gx equals x squared, write down an expression for f gx. So again, we remember we do the g first, yeah? So I'll just write it out again. So gx equals x squared, and then fg of x. So I'm going to go put the x squared in place of the x. So I've got 3, and then instead of x, I'm going to put the x squared, yeah, plus 1. All right, yeah? As easy as that, wasn't it? So easy. Okay, work out an expression for gfx. So we've got the fx equals 3x plus 1. Okay, and then we've got gfx, so we're going to now go put it into the g. And wherever we've got our x, we're going to put that. So you can tell you get 3x plus 1 squared. Okay, and you don't have to expand it out because that is factorized and it looks better. All right, okay, cool. Solve fgx equals gfx. So you can tell that would be equal to that. So yeah, we do have to expand it out here, and we might as well expand it out here. So that just means 3x plus 1 times 3x plus 1, which will give you 9x squared plus 3x plus 3x is 6x plus 1. Okay, so over here we write 9x squared plus 6x plus 1 is equal to 3x squared plus 1. Okay, it's a quadratic equation, so we know this side will be 0 because our biggest x squared is on that side. So we're going to remove these, so we do the opposite, so minus 3x squared minus 1. So 9x squared minus 3x squared is 6x squared plus 6x, and then 1 minus 1 disappears, yeah? And then what you do is you just factorize, so they've got 6x in common, and then you get x plus 6x times what is 6x, 1 equals 0. So that means either 6x equals 0, so that means x equals 0, or x plus 1 equals 0, so x would be minus 1. Okay, and that's your answer. Or, all right, yeah, good, excellent. Okay, the functions f of x, g of x, h of x are given us thus. Okay, fgx. So again, our gx is that equals 2x plus 1. And now let's go stick it into the f. So instead of x squared, we're going to write 2x plus 1 squared. And again, be really careful, yeah? Always just underline if you need to. Don't forget to put the minus 3, yeah? And when you expand it out, you'll get 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. So you get 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 minus 3. And collecting like terms, you get 4x squared plus 4x minus 2. All right, yeah, good, excellent. Okay, find GHX. So again, we're going to do the H first. So we just write it out. So we've got HX equals x over 2. Then we're going to go stick this into the G. So we've got GHX equals into the G, so 2, and then instead of writing the x, we're going to write x over 2, but I just stick it in with the 2, yeah, plus 1, and you can tell those 2's cancel out, so you're just left with x plus 1. All right, yeah, good. Here we need to do the inverse. So remember in part 3 we did the inverse. Yeah, was it part 3, part 2? Okay. So we've got to do the inverse. So remember what we did? We said we just write y equals x over 2, and then we're just rearranging it to make x the subject. So what was done to the x? It was divided by 2. So now we just multiply by 2. So we have 2y equals x. Now wherever the y is, we just put the x back in. So h minus 1x equals 2x. Yeah, as easy as that. Okay, yeah, good. Brilliant. Okay, let's try this one here. The functions f and g are such that f of x is that and g of x is that. Find the value of f10. So that one's an easy one. Wherever the x is, you just go put 10 in there. So that would give you 3, 10 minus 4. And that just comes to 6. So 3 times 6 is 18. Yeah, all right. Good. The inverse function of g. So with the inverse, we just go y equals x over 5 plus 1. Rearranging to make x the subject, so we'll remove the 1 first, so we go minus 1. So we've got y minus 1 equals x divided by 5. So because it's been divided by 5, we'll multiply by 5. So we get 5y minus 1 equals x. And then wherever the y is, we put the x back in. So then g minus 1x equals 5x minus 1. Okay. Show that f of x equals 9x minus 48. So your function x equals, and this time I'm going to expand it. So I've got 3x minus 12. And then we're going to stick it back. We're going to stick that into the f again. So then we've got 3. And now, instead of using that, I'm going to use that. So in that x, I'm going to put 3x minus 12. And again, don't forget to take away the 12 then. Okay, yeah. That's the easiest mistake to make, to forget to add that one in, because we're so busy looking at that. And because we've got that minus 12, you just automatically think you've written that minus 12, but you haven't. Okay, and then expand, you get 9x minus 36 minus 12. Collect like terms, and you get 9x minus 48, which we've done. God, I'm good. All right, good. Okay, last question. Function f is such that fx equals 4x minus 1 and gx equals, k, x squared, where k is a constant. Given that fg2 equals 12, work out the value of k. Okay, so we're going to put 2 into the g function first. So g of 2 equals k times x squared, so 2 squared, which gives you 4k. Yeah, now we're going to stick it in to function f. We're going to put the 4k in, and I'll just write it there. So we're going to put it into the f. So we've got 4 times the x, which is 4k, minus 1, and that should be equal to 12, which we're given there. Okay, which will give you 16k minus 1 equals 12. We'll add 1, so we've got 16. 16k equals 13 plus 1 is 14. Oh, sorry, that's 12. I was thinking ahead. Equals 13. Yeah, so much for rubbers. Okay, and then divide by 16. So k will be 13 divided by 16. Yeah, they never said k was going to be an integer. It's just a constant. Okay, so don't doubt your answer because the fraction looks ugly. All right, yes. Okay, that's all for now. Please join me in part 5 for some more interesting questions. And I hope by watching these 4 parts that this topic seems, you agree with me that this topic seems relatively easy. It's just a case of just focusing and make sure you go in the right order. Okay? And practice, practice, practice. That's what champions do. And remember, I'm with you every step of the way. And remember, you're in control. Okay? All right. Until the next video, until part 5. See you there. Until then, take care. Bye.